It's my turn to say
Hey, everyone. It's another Sunday evening where I am. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you are. Welcome to the Connect. It's Super Sunday, the last Sunday in the month of May. And it's What Are You Thankful For? All right, so we'll be getting started in just a few seconds. All right. Yeah. And once we get everybody get this All right. Okay, so let's get this underway. So, all right, so great day to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you are joining me for. It's a super great day to be alive, and always, as always, I'm excited to be here this Sunday evening. It's the Connect. It's the last Sunday in the month of May, and what a month it has been so far. So today we are going back to our old tradition, something that we always did at the end of every month, where we share our gratitude stories and we have our gratitude session, and it's called "What Are You Thankful For?" So I'm super glad to be here and grateful. First of all, for the opportunity to come into your space every Sunday evening like this, to be able to share some time with you to highlighting on topical issues as we've done. Massive thank you to all the guests that we've had. I'm already sharing my gratitude story, right? Massive gratitude to all the guests that we had this year. 2022, it's been phenomenal. We started this journey, as I always will say, on the 9th of August 2020. And look at us now. After many episodes have come, the journey has been just super amazing. So I thought that it was necessary to go back to the old ways that we did things, where we left off the last Sunday of every month, um, to share a gratitude story. So I want you, if you're here on Facebook, if you're here on YouTube, if you're here on LinkedIn, just send me a message in the chat section. Let me know that you can hear me clearly. I don't take it for granted that unless you give me feedback, I won't know that you can hear me clearly. So please just go ahead and send me a message and let me know that you can hear me really clearly. Big shout out from the folks on YouTube. I can see your messages, and it's thank you to everybody. So as I was saying that we're going to be sharing our gratitude stories. It's just basically, I don't expect this episode to be lengthy. I'm just thankful for many things, and I will share my gratitude stories with you, and then hopefully in the course of the broadcast, of the live stream, you can also participate. You can also engage me by way of the comment section on whatever platform that you're on, whether it be Facebook, whether it be LinkedIn, or whether it be YouTube. You can send a message to me directly, and I'll be more than glad to share what your gratitude stories are. So first off, it's so important. I say to people many times that it's so important that we pause to be thankful. It was someone that said many years ago that a man who isn't thanking is a man who isn't thinking, because gratitude requires that one, you take into consideration certain things that you've gone through, certain benefits that you've had, and you consider these things, and then you acknowledge the fact that this was not necessarily by your strength or by your power. This is just great grace, mighty mercy, and fabulous favors that indeed you have enjoyed in the days of the month, and even in the days leading to the month, that have been such an immense blessing to you. And so, gratitude for me is so critical, so important to be thankful. And I think that one of the biggest challenges that we have in this time and in this generation is that we have people that are not thankful, people that do not understand what it means to be grateful, and people that don't understand what it means to be appreciative. And appreciation is something that comes from the place of recognition, the place of your acknowledgement of something that you benefited for, something that happened for your good, something that's happened to be, that has served as a blessing to you. And it's so important that we learn to be appreciative of things around us. Too many times I notice that we are just hot wired to recognize and to dwell upon the things that are, the things that are not going right. And the truth of the matter is the things that are not going right will always pop up now and then. If it's not there now, something is likely to go wrong, because that's just the way things are. And but many times we focus on things that are not going right, things that are not working well, things that are not happening the way that we want it, and we forget that for you to even be able to focus on that, it means that all is not lost, because you have life, you have the grace of the breath of life, you have thinking faculties, you have an ability to be able to recreate, and many times your lack of gratitude really just heightens the problems or the situations that you're unhappy with, and the ingratitude doesn't allow for your growth, doesn't allow for your upward movement. And that in itself is in many regards a real challenge, because here you are having a situation, all right, here you are having a situation, and you want to be able to get out of that situation. And because what you're doing is focusing on that situation, all right, what you're doing is focusing on that situation. What happens there many times is that you are unable to think your way out of that situation. This is how I like to put it: ingratitude puts you in the survival mode. Every time that you're in a survival mode, it's hard and difficult to be creative. Creativity is what you require to solve the problems, to provide solutions to the problems that you have. So in other words, if you're not creative and you can't provide solutions to the problems you have, you find yourself stuck in that situation for as long. Things actually change. I say this many times. Things actually change when we're grateful. And that's why we decided many, many, many months ago, many, many months ago. If you're here, send me a comment and let me know you're here. I can see a few people on YouTube, I can see a few people on LinkedIn, and a couple of people on Facebook. And you know, many times it happens that uh, we have to learn. We have to learn to be gratitude, which is why, as I was saying earlier, many months ago, we decided that we will always dedicate the last Sunday of the month to a kind of Thanksgiving session, if you will. I'm very massive on being thankful for life, the things that I've lost. There situations and circumstances that I've not necessarily made the best of. But in all, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for open doors, and I'm thankful for opportunities, open and the opportunities for new opportunities for fresh horizon. And it's massive. It's the kind of things that I've seen happening over the last 30, 45 days has been evolving in the place of work, prospecting, trying to get new clients acquisition, and the opportunities that have just opened. I'm really thankful for that. I'm thankful for relationships, genuine relationships, relationships with people that are making me better. And because no man has the answer. I'm thankful for genuine relationships with true people and real people who don't hide behind the facade, or people who are not trying to lie to themselves. In other words, tint the quality of the relationship that we can have. And that's something I'm very thankful for. I'm thankful for shut doors as well, because I realize that many times we complain about shut doors, and we forget that sometimes some doors are shut to save us, to protect us. And every time that you've had a shut door in your life, before you start crying, first of all, thank God that you have an opportunity to seek for another door, because there will be many that no longer have a chance, don't have the grace of the breath of life, don't have the opportunity to be able to seek for another door. But if a door is shut on you, don't just after due examination, after critical self-examination, please don't stay in the place of crying over shut doors. Sometimes, my friends, shut doors can be a blessing. And I say this all the time: shut doors are either a blessing to you or they're a lesson to you. Shut doors, I'll say that again. Shut doors are either a blessing to you in the sense that they open up opportunities and then you can step through them and harness whatever the benefits therein behind the doors, or shut doors are lessons to you that show you what to do or what not to do. Because in every situation, you will learn what to do or you will learn what not to do. And it's so important. And when you understand that, look, you learn, then you're not bickering. You don't feel unhappy about you know shut doors. You don't feel unhappy about opportunities that you seemingly thought you missed. There was something to learn. The question is, are you learning from it? So if a door is shut on you and you don't learn from it, then chances are that it's going to repeat itself. And even when it repeats itself, there was still another opportunity given to yourself. There was still another shot at it. There was still another attempt, another trial for you. And so you even have to be grateful for the fact that you had another opportunity to try again. And it's expected that for you to have the kind of outcomes and the results that you want, that you will have learned the lessons inherent in the shut doors. So I want you to go ahead and tell me what you're thankful for. Tell me what you're thankful for. Tell me what you're thankful for. I'm thankful for life. For life. This year alone, um, so many people that I know, and quite a few people that I've been very close to, have departed the face of this earth. We've I've laid to rest way too many people than I would have, than I would want to. And this year, in many regards, has been filled with heavy news and losses and seemingly setbacks and all sorts of things that make you question certain things. But I'm thankful for the fact that in spite of all of it, we can still keep on going. And for I keep on saying, for everybody that suffered one kind of loss or the other, um, take it all in, and as you move on, all right, as you move on, learn the lessons that you could. The best way to honor anyone is to learn lessons from their life and apply it to your life. And so, for all those that I have held in very high esteem that have departed this year, um, my greatest honor to them and for them is to learn the lessons from their life and apply it to mine, so that everything that they will have desired by the way that they live, for people around them to live, every kind of positive impact that they will have wanted to have, every kind of positive influence that they will have wanted to have, I tap into it and I take it. It's a massive way to honor people. It's a massive way to honor people. What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for your business, for your family? I'm thankful for kids. I'm thankful for the love. I'm thankful for love. And it's amazing because a lot of people, oh yeah, love. I am so thankful for love because I have also seen what is not love. For me to appreciate love, and for me to embrace love, and for me to love love. You understand what I'm saying? I'm thankful for the gift of friends. I'm thankful for the great gift of confidence. I'm thankful for the gift of the blessing of family. And I say it again and again. And before I go forward, I want to give a quick shout out to um, a massive shout out to friends of mine whose birthdays today. Wale Awurunke, I've been friends for many years from university. Wale, happy birthday to you. I trust that you're doing well. If you get to see this, this is from me to you. Olusheye T. Adepoju, happy birthday to you as well. To Marvel Udoka, new friend of mine, who incidentally will be featuring on the show next weekend. Today is her birthday as well. Happy birthday to you. And if there's anybody I've missed, do forgive me. I promise you that if I remember, I'll give you a shout out. Happy birthday to you. So I'm grateful, as I was saying, I'm grateful for the blessing of family. Family that is, provides such a strong support system. Family that encourages you and pushes you to be the best version of yourself. Family that is strong with you, that is there with you, that stands by you, that stands for you and with you. And that's a master support system that I have. I can't trade it for anything, and I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the ability to stay strong in the midst of some times when things don't go right, and that's so that because life isn't perfect, but we make the most of life. There was never a promise from God that He will give you a perfect life, but He said that He will give you what you require to be able to overcome whatever comes your way. He said He will never give you more than you can bear. In other words, it means that there will be things that will come at you, but He has given you an assurance that as long as you're in Him and He's in you, right, that you have what it takes to be able to overcome the things that come at you. And my goodness, some things do come. The ability to be able to withstand pressure, whether it's pressure in the workplace, whether it's pressure in other areas of your endeavor, whether it's pressure in your varied assignments in life. Um, God has blessed you with strength, with inner strength, with grit, with tenacity, with the gift of resilience, all right, for you to be able to overcome, for you to be able to overcome these things. And it's as you grow older in life, as you go through this journey called life, you begin to appreciate it. I'm also thankful for memories, for some memories I've had, and for the time I shared with people, and for especially this year that I've lost people that are very close to me, pastors, friends, and at the time where I was feeling really down and feeling really out about all the things that were happening, I one thing that jumped at me was, hey, you can be thankful for the time that you shared, because you've gone through life without ever coming in contact with these people, but God, for some divine reason, orchestrated it so that at some point in your life and at a point in their life, you were able to meet, and the timelines of your life came together. And so when I cast my mind back over times I shared with people that have departed, and it's something that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the memories that I have. So I have a comment here. I'm going to put that up in a bit, and let's see that. So we have a comment from Okay Mute Beauty. Beauty, thank you for joining. Beauty says, first of all, I'm thankful for life. Yeah, Beauty. It's so important. It's so important, to be thankful for life. Life is everything. The ability to be able to stand in the game of life, to be able to, to be able to have another opportunity to spend another day, trying to fulfill your assignment, living out your purpose. It's such a blessing. It's something to be immensely grateful for. She goes further to say, I'm thankful for family, and family is good. I just talked about that as well. She says, I'm thankful for how far God has brought me in my life and business generally. It's something that makes me emotional sometimes when I look at where I'm coming from. And that's very instructive, Beauty, because one of the things that I said earlier was people that are not thankful are people that are not thinking. and I say that again with all sense of responsibility, the ability to cast your mind back and to remember. Remember where you've been, remember the things that you had to contend with, remember the things that you prayed for, and the things that you have right now. Remember how far you've come. Remember the how difficult it looked then. Remember how some of the things seem so huge, so massive then, and look at you living it now. It's something that you ought to be thankful for. I'm privy to some of your business journey, and I know how far you've come in the course of your business, in the course of the things that the course of your journey, and it's something that is worth being grateful for. And the fact that you appreciate that there's been, you may not, like they always say, you may not be where you want to be, but you certainly know where you used to be. And you appreciate the fact that, hey, you know what? Something about me has gotten better. I'm in the process of becoming the best version of myself. I'm thankful for that process. I'm genuinely thankful for the process. And that's really what you're saying here, about when you look, of course, it ought to get you emotional. It ought to get you emotional for how far, when you think about how far you've come. So many times I think about, years back, I think about time past, and I say to myself, my God, things that could have taken you out, but some way, somehow, you were preserved and then God brought you through. Things that could have knocked you off a scale, but some way, somehow, you find yourself standing, in spite of whatever challenges. It's enough to be grateful. Beauty goes on to say, I'm thankful for the gift of men. Mhm. People God placed in my life at a given time. Also want to thank you, and so thank you so much for all you do for me and my brand. Keep soaring. So thank you so much, Beauty, for that. That means a lot to me. I'll tell you something. The gift of man is one of the greatest things one of the greatest things that God did for mankind. When you look at it carefully, I've always maintained that one of the greatest resources that God gave to humanity is relationship, whether it's vertical relationship or whether it's vertical or horizontal. Is relationship, whether it's relationship with God, relationship with our partners, relationship with those that work with us, relationship with our children, our relationship with our stakeholders. One of the greatest gifts that God gave to mankind is relationship. Relationships are, and like every resource, I was sharing this with a good friend yesterday, and with every resource, relationships have to be carefully managed. Relationships have to be applied. Relationships have to be prioritized. Relationships have to be strategically utilized for you to get the best out of them. And so when you're thankful for the gift of man, what you're really saying is that you're thankful for the relationships in your life. The relationships in your life. Relationships make they make a way for you. They can be, as I will say, they can be a light to you, they can be a voice for you, and they can be a bridge to you. They can connect you from where you are to the potential of your possibilities. Relationships can bring you to a level of awareness, a level of knowing. Relationships also give you a level of accountability. Relationships also help you deepen your trust and your dependability. Relationships also help you to be able to fine tune what it is. Sometimes relationship unlock what is within you. The flip side of it is the badly managed relationships and relationships with ulterior motives will also lock what is within you. All right. So I've had a few people that have come into my life, and for many reasons, I've had to question the authenticity of their motives as regard the relationships. One of the criteria that you need to be in any kind of relationship, you must be authentic, you must be true, you must be open to learn and not appear to learn, not appear to be true. And I'm grateful. That's why I always say that one of the things that I pray about, right? Listen to me and listen to me carefully. Write this down. One of the things I've always prayed about is that for anything that is not designed to be, let there be an exposure, regardless of how vested I am, because I am man. I may be driven by emotions. I may be short sighted as much as I try to be critical. But Pay attention to what people say, pay attention to what they do. Relationships are critical, and those relationships, as much as they are such a blessing, they must be valued. All right, as much as they will deliver value to you, they also must be valued, because any relationship that is not valued will be abused. And so you pay attention to things people say. Now, this is not really about, I'm not really, delving into relationship. I just felt the need to share that with you. That might just be helpful. So, yes, I'm also thankful for the gift of you, beauty. I'm thankful for the people that have come into my life at certain times to be a voice, to be a light, to be a bridge to me. And I'm grateful. And it keeps happening. God has brought me to a new level of an opening and awakening, that what is not designed for to bring out the best will find its way out. It's a prayer I pray, because I mean, sometimes we may not have the capacity to have it out, but what isn't designed to be the best will find a way out. And so when there is a strain or there's something and then people act up, with Jesus' joy, I let you go. All right. So thank you so much also for recognizing, how important it is, for the value that you place in me. You just said that you want to thank me for all that I do for you and your brand. Thank you. Thank you as well. It's a joy. It's a joy to be able to deliver value to you. It's also a joy for you to be able to receive that value as well. So I have a comment from Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. How you doing? I'm thankful for life. Hey, everybody's thankful for life, and everybody starts first with being thankful for life, and I'm thankful for life too. I'm thankful for love. Wow, I'm thankful for love. Grace is massive. Grace is massive. Here's the thing. They say that when you work for something, that human people tell you that when you work for something, you will, because of how much toil that you put into it before you got it, you will value it. Okay, I hear you, and to many degrees it's true. But grace is God's, is grace is God giving you what you don't deserve. Mercy is God taking away what you deserve. Grace is God giving you what you deserve. Grace is God's divine enablement for you to be more like Him. And then mercy is Him taking away from you the things that you deserve. So you've done wrong. Judgment says that this is what you should have to do for every mistake that you've made in life. This is the kind of suffering you should go through. Your mistakes should live with you forever. There shall be damnation and all of that. Yeah, I get it. But grace is rather that, you know what, I'm going to give you in this instance what you don't deserve, what you seemingly don't qualify for, what you could not, by the available resources to you, um, be able to have attained. And so grace is injection of some sort that comes in and mitigates a gap that you had no capacity and in many regards very little competency to fill. So grace is a gap filler. Now, because you didn't work for it, because you didn't toil for it, because you didn't labor for it, chances are that you forget about it. Chances are that you don't appreciate it. So I'll give you an example. You meet certain people in life that maybe God positioned into your life. They come into your life and they're your friends. And they're a light, they're a voice, and they're a bridge. And what they do is hold you by the hand and pull you from where you are to make you better. Um, because it's not like there was anything you did to attract them into your life. They just showed up. Divine interception. Stay with me. Divine interception. They just showed up. And through some orchestration, they became your friends and rolled with you. And so because she didn't, it wasn't like you had to go and they just came. And ordinary, you know how they say that, man, really, I mean, let's look at it. Maybe they won't even have been friends with you. Maybe if they knew, your shortcomings or your frailties, maybe they won't even be friends with you. But they're friends with you. They're there. They're a support system to you, and then you begin to take it for granted. And then instead of you scaling up to become a better version, people will always give you trust and dependability on credit. So you're not, you're down now, but I trust you'll get better. So I'm coming with you. No, I'm coming at you, for example, not where you are, but I'm coming to you for the potential of where you can be. I believe you for where you can be, not necessarily where you are. But instead of now doing the work and believing in yourself to better yourself and grow to that place, what you now do is you become insincere to yourself. You don't grow. You Instead of working on growing, you try to act like you've grown, and what you've done is you've abused grace. And so the fact that you've said something here, Stephanie, that you're thankful for grace, I think is profound. Too many people are not thankful for grace. Too many people cry when they have a situation, and when grace comes in, they get comfortable being graced, and you know, after a while, they even forget. And remember what I said earlier: you have to be thankful. You have to remember to be thankful. Anyone that can't remember cannot be thankful, because gratitude is also an outcome of relative experience or comparative experience. This is how it could have been, but this is how it is. I am thankful. This is where I used to be, and this is where I am. I am thankful. This is how it was, and this is how it is. I am thankful. For the promise of, and that's another level of gratitude, for the promise of what it can be, I am thankful. For the promise, for the hope of a better tomorrow, today, I am thankful. So there's that of being thankful for the things that you've gotten. There's sacrificial thanksgiving. Sacrificial thanksgiving for the hope of what you will step into tomorrow, another level. But he that can't even remember how far he has come will find it extremely difficult to see beyond his present situation, circumstance, or predicament. And if you're locked in your now, gratitude will become something that is extremely difficult for you. So grateful for life, thankful for life, thankful for love, thankful for grace, and for all opportunities. One of the most intriguing and one of the most amazing things in life is that I'm so grateful for opportunities. Opportunities are embedded in every day. The Bible says that daily he loads every day with benefits. The benefits come by the opportunities that are veiled to you. So I am grateful immensely for opportunities I've had from the day I was born, even on to present day. The opportunities I've seen. And see, the truth of the matter is, here's the thing, note this. The truth of the matter is that I have not always, and I'm not going to stay and tell you, oh man, I got it all right all the time. No, I've not always made the best of opportunities, but I'm always grateful for another chance I get. Another chance I get. I'm grateful. I talked earlier about shut doors. I'm grateful for the fact that I still have the energy and the creativity to be able to look for other doors. Yes, some doors were shut, but whilst I'm thankful, twofold thanksgiving, while I'm thankful for those that are shut because it means that I was never meant to go for them, I'm also thankful for either the blessing of the shut door, meaning I wasn't meant to go through it, or the lesson of the shut door, meaning that there was something I didn't do right and so I couldn't access it. And so having learned the lesson, I can identify perhaps an even better door that I'm now well prepared and well equipped, activated to be able to go through. Grateful, grateful. All right, so I've got Vianney Patrick, Vianney, hi. Vianney says, I'm thankful for the gift of life. There we go again, the gift of life. Oh God, I thank you for life. I thank you for life. The gift of family, friends, loved ones, good health, and peace. Woo! You know, you can't until you don't have peace, you probably will never appreciate the peace that you have. Until you find yourself in a place where peace is lacking, you probably will never understand what it means to have peace. To be able to, do you know that it's a blessing to be able to put your head down the pillow and sleep at night? I know many people that can't do that. It's a blessing to be able to sleep and wake up and be refreshed. There was a time in my life, you probably don't know this, right? But I'll share something. There was a time in my life I had panic attacks. I actually had anxiety attacks. I was diagnosed to have anxiety attacks. And it was after that season that, worrying over things became alien to me. That no matter what the situation is, I will breathe and then I'll begin to look at that situation. Because when you panic, when you don't have peace and you're panicking, what you're doing is you're just trying to survive and you're searching for what you can survive with. Remember what I said earlier? Anytime that you're in survival mode, you can't be creative. Creativity is what you need to proffer solutions to the issue. If you can't proffer solutions to the issue, then you are stuck in the place of despondency. What a tragedy. So I learned that peace is vital. Peace is so important to my existence, to my ability to carry out my assignments, and peace is vital to the execution and the utilization of my gifts, the fulfilling of purpose, my talent, and coming to the end of my race strong, finishing strong. Look, funny things happen in life. People get funny. People act out of line. I've learned to have peace because there is me that must be protected. Even as much as I have, listen to me, guys, even as much as I have stakeholders, as much as I have stakeholders in life and networks and people that I must connect with, and destiny enablers and destiny helpers that can help me fulfill purpose, there's the core of what is required for my assignment. And that core is me. And for the sake of my assignments and my purpose, me, my friends, in the scheme of things as pertaining to me and you for you, must be protected. And so anything that takes away my peace has to go. If I'm trying to get you to understand something and I've committed to giving my best. I've committed to giving my best to getting you to understand it, and you don't want to, or I'm in a situation that threatens my peace and can't allow me to be right thinking and creative, then it's too much for me to have in my space at that time. So, what is it that is taking away your peace? After all, Jesus said, "My peace I leave with you." So, if the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, is yours, why are you now going to look for what will threaten that peace so much so that don't you understand that the absence of peace is is hell? The absence of peace is hell. Sometimes, you can get overwhelmed. Sometimes situations can weigh you down. Sometimes things can put you under pressure. And being under pressure is different from not having peace because pressure has its use, it has its function. And pressure is also designed to trigger something. But I'm talking about the absence of peace. I'm talking of you having examined. Don't you understand that the lack of peace is at the other end of a self examination of yourself in an equation with external factors? For you to say you have no peace in the matter, that means you've explored possibilities, which is why I'm also, in this, and May incidentally is the month of mental health, right? Yeah, it is actually. And in this time and season where we've all become very conscious of our mental health and we're paying attention to understand what it is. Look, I've had my mental health threatened many times, but I realize, guys, hear me. I realize that there's steps to this thing. First of all, you've got to be able to query yourself. Secondly, you have to be able to examine the external factors. You have to be able to weigh benefits versus burdens. If the burdens of a thing outweigh the benefits of a thing, then you have no business going in line of that thing. If the benefits outweigh the burdens, uh, in the long term, more than in the short term, then it is better that you go ahead with that thing regardless of whatever challenges, constraint, or pressure that you may be experiencing in your now. Benefits versus burdens. All right, somebody write that down. Benefits versus burdens. That's burdens is Burdens. Benefits is Benefits. Somebody write that down. Benefits versus burdens. And so when you weigh critically on the scale of your mind, your competencies, and your capabilities, and the resources available to you at that time, aka part time, and you weigh the benefits versus burdens, and the benefits outweigh the burdens in the short, mid, and long term, even if it seems like the benefits outweigh the burdens in the short term, if in the long term, because we live for the future, whilst building in the now and learning lessons from the past, if the benefits outweigh the issue, then you should find strength in that understanding, which is why I say it's understanding that connects you from your here to your there. You must find strength in that understanding that helps you develop the resilience and the mental grit to be able to go ahead on that. When in the long run, the burdens outweigh benefits, then you must know, all right, you must know if in the long run the burdens outweigh the benefits, then you must know that there's no need because it will cost you too much. And if anything will cost you your peace, it's too much for you, no matter how nice it seems at the very moment. So, what's costing you your peace? What is it that cost you your peace. And remember, it's not just I'm getting some calls coming in. That's why we're trying to. I had some calls because of stopping the signal. I actually think that there should be a law that criminalizes people that haven't critically considered a situation before saying it's disturbing their peace. You should critically consider a situation before you know whether the benefits outweigh the burdens of it, or the burdens indeed truly outweigh the benefits of it. So it's instructive, and I'm really glad that someone here is thankful for their peace. Thankful. And I'm thankful for each and every one of you. I'm thankful for everybody that's come to connect. I'm thankful for all the guests. I'm thankful for all almost 100, over 100, almost 120 episodes of Connect. 120 episodes. Oh my goodness. I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for how far we've come. I'm thankful for the over 168 guests. 168 guests that have come on the Connect. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for overcoming the time to share. I'm thankful for the people that watch the replays and send me messages. I'm thankful for the people that believe in what I do, believe in the vision of what I do. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for the people that are impacted by what I do. I'm thankful for the people that sign up to sessions with me. I'm thankful for everybody. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for life. And so I just wanted to come in your timeline this Sunday evening or morning or afternoon, depending on where you are, to just ask you again, what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? What have you given thought to? What do you remember? Look back a year ago, a month ago, last week, your last birthday to today. That's why that song by Natin Albasi just always blows my mind. It's a song I listen to. It's a song I listen to all the time. See what the Lord has done. When you're just thinking back and you think about what the Lord has done and how He has kept you, how He woke you up, how He fixed you, how He repaired you, how He disconnected you from anything that wasn't progressive, how He plugged you into things that propelled you towards greatness, how He unlocked you, how He shone the light for you and upon you, how He blessed you with people, with the gift of man, with resources, how He just made you be able to do the things that you do, the enablement to be able to achieve the things that you achieve. You're just grateful and you just say, see what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. Thankful. All right. I'm so thankful. I'm going to be logging off now. I just want to make a quick announcement. Next Sunday, we're going to be back on the Connect. I just going to share, under an hour with you. I'm going to be closing in the next 5 minutes. Next Sunday, I want to be able to share. I'm gonna be having two amazing guests in the studio, two brilliant young minds. We're gonna be talking about content creation. The flyers will be out in the course of the week. You want to be a part of it. Tell as many people. There's so many people. Content creation is big right now, and so want to talk about getting started with content creation. I have two people that have just watched the bit from afar, and for the first time, neither of them have been on the Connect before. For the first time, they'll be coming into the studio to join me, and we're going to be talking about what it takes to generate content, where the inspiration comes from, what are the nitty gritties and things that you need to learn, and what their own experience with content creation is, the pitfalls, the challenges. I like to learn from challenges people have, the challenges that they have, and all of that. And I think that for me is it's going to be a super episode. You want to be able to look forward to it. And when you get the flyers, please do share with as many people that that in the creatives, a lot of people that are thinking of going into content creation or content marketing. You want to be able to share that with them. It promises to be an amazing. That will be our first episode in the month of June. Wow, and June is the 6th month of the year. So we're already almost halfway through the year 2022 already. Wow. Our year of becoming. All right. So thank you everyone for joining us. To everybody that came in on Facebook or LinkedIn, and all the people that I can see on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. It's been so amazing sharing your Sunday evening with you. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you again by next week Sunday. It's gonna be super amazing. Catch you then. Have a great one. And remember, as you step into the week, Uh, be your authentic self and do the things that you're most wired to. Strive to make yourself better. And when you genuinely do this, you're not going to get it all done in a day. You probably won't get it all done in a week. But the process will validate you and will encourage you and will release you to keep on going and keep on doing better. My name is Anik and Aiden Sorrow. Keep walking the pathway of champions, and I'll catch you again next weekend. Cheers. Have a great one, guys.